Ya dia, game yang kelima antara TLPX melawan Falcon. Langsung saja kita saksikan bersama-sama. Draftnya lineup penting menang TLPX. Dua sama cok, seru final kayak gini. Saling berbalas.
Oh man. Whoever wins is at match point. That is momentum through the roof. Yeah. You don't even understand how important it is to go to 3 points in the Clash of Titans. It's down to a very pivotal game in this series. In the grand finals of this best of 7, the next team that wins this will be up to championship point. Will it be Team Liquid, who has lost 2 games now against Team Falcons, who seem to have figured out the stampede? Gentlemen, recall the last time that they did this, we literally extended the mall hours of Quill City Mall in Kuala Lumpur. All right. That went all the way, and people could not leave their seats. They turned the AC off on them, and they just said, no, let them finish. When was this?
SBS.
This was
2024.
2024 SBS. Oh.
Yeah, in Malaysia.
We stayed up till about 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Dang, man. This is a tense one. It looks like we are figuring things out on the side of Team Liquid, it looks like. So we're gonna have to wait a few minutes here before we jump into the game. It's been pretty smooth throughout the evening, but it looks like we are, we're taking some time here. Scuba. Joseph, have you jumped on the scuba craze? I haven't, man. The furthest I went was scuba 6-7. And even then, scuba. No, dude, it's fun. Try it. I'm not doing it. Even in my head, I just say, you're missing out. I'm a grown man. Grown man, by the way. That's how I feel. You know, if I'm doing that, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. I guess I'm growing old.
Hey man, you have your big goofy ducks.
No, I don't.
We see your stories, sir.
That's true.
We know you got Carl.
Hey, everybody's got something. You know?
Okay.
Everyone has something.
Langsung saja.
Keeping them young. I'm sure you can look at that because guys, we can't be like the players right now jumping into game 5. We're done with our playing days. At least in Landon.
What I have is just undiagnosed. Okay.
All right. Let's take a look at the emblems.
Langsung saja.
Yeah. Pretty standard across the board. Oh, let's look at that trade in mid. Pretty aggro. And this is the tough thing about playing the Gwyn roam. I mean, we had our very clear opinions about it when Twisted Mind played it earlier in the playoffs. It's just so highly punishable that now it's paired up with an Esmeralda. It's Haji who's going to be saving the Roman trio.
And it's tough because, especially in a laning phase engagement like this, there's not much the Guinevere can do. She shines when it's fighting time.
And it's so much magic damage. It's the Gwyn and Suyo though are a great combo because it's a long stun if you get hit by the blade surge.
Siapakah yang terkena first blood?
Yeah. So there's a good combo with it.
You can see the combo, you can see the vision. And the question is just, will it get to the point where magic damage is just too overwhelming, or Radiant Armors are going to be Falcon's biggest enemy? Kyle's game with the Suyo is important too. Oh, forcing out the Flicker and Sandford. That's a great start for Turtle 1. Through the wall too. 30 seconds till the Lord comes through.
Yep. Once that turtle comes up, they'll go ahead and get things into position. Flicker being down from Sandford is a great start for Team Falcons to at least secure this. We'll see how they set up around it. Carl's just going to go ahead and grab a camp real quick. Ogwyn about to hit that level 3. And this is one of the great things I will say about a Roam Guinevere, though, is like you don't have to be that level 4 to bring value to these early skirmishes, these early fights, right? You have enough with the jump, that spatial migration to set things up.
You do most of your thing.
Yeah.
Marco gets the hit on the gold crab. Dangerous grass loading very well for the Suyo. Lots of angles, but Sanji, great zoning.
Okay.
Oh, Sanji langsung cok. Berarti.
Kyle very low.
Mati dong.
Queller as well. And now Flap
dancing to protect that back line. Retreat, and they knock up Ogun. RWM defensively used by Haji. Conti's already secured
Asbat,
the
Cok,
Lord
reward
to win
manipulation.
for Liquid.
That's what I call some big damn, and I don't know if Kyle was ready for it.
Turtle.
Great combo there for Sansan. Sanji just brought Sanford 2 great burst targets, and one of them being the opposing jungler. So Kyle needs to watch out for how he gets vision and how he positions himself around the Lords and Turtles, knowing that Sanji is fearless with using the Crimson Beacon as a means to set him up. Usually you'd see that as a defensive tool or something like that, but no. Sanji is on set you up, kill you mode, and he needs to play more through Ogwyn and Flap.
Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, when Zushin pops a Crimson Beacon, you get instant stacks.
Yeah.
So people just all the more easily
Fly around.
instantly thrown around.
Yeah, that's one of the strengths here, especially when you hit that level 4. But so far, this has been the course. I would say the pace that we've seen set up in the past previous games, where it's a little bit slower, you know, early on, instead of like game 1, game 2, where it would just come out swinging right away for TL. So they maintain a bit of a lead off of these little interactions across the map, but Team Falcons, now that you have a level 4 on Ogwyn, maybe they can look for setup potential.
Oh, still a very slow-paced game. You see the effects of game 3 and 4 in this. You're really just playing around for the objectives. No one's... Oh, wait.
Whoop. Flappier hit with the Law and Order. Used to back off. Had to Purify. Glorious Pathway used up by JP already.
Yeah, Ogwyn wasn't able to knock up anyone because when the Glorious Pathway was brought down, that little bit of extra movement speed just meant that Ogwyn wouldn't be able to land the spatial migration. Unfortunate for him. I think him and Flap were looking for a bait-play combo type.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Flap in trouble once again. 40 has lethal intent. Flap dashes through, catches a shield, and there's not much of action for Falcons either.
It's quite scary how much damage Teddy Paquito can do. Oh, all right, he should be fine. They're gonna trade it. They don't have to trade too much. It's gonna be an objective second turtle in the hands of TL.
Yeah, cross-map trades. Falcons
First blood.
know that maybe fighting the Turtles are going to be a bit risky for them, so they're just getting the farm.
Kedua tim
They know it's
sama
important to get
kuat.
the Sky Piercer on the Suyo. But here comes the first item for Carl TZ. It is the War Axe, while Haji gets his glowing wand. It's not going to be a Sky Piercer rush. He full builds the Hunter Strike.
Probably best go ahead and build that anyway. He's been dealing with so much pressure towards him.
So 5 minutes in, Falcons haven't put anything on the board.
Yeah.
Are we afraid of them expiring? Is that the problem with this Magic-centric lineup?
Oh, well, the good thing is it's an Eve, and no matter how much of that Magic defense you build up,
Bagus.
Yeah.
and I think that's also the theory around this Harith. Falcons can play this game as long as they don't suffer any big losses. Again, their counter punch is really good.
It's one of those ones where it's like, you just wait. If you have to just kind of hold on, buckle in, and wait for the late game, especially when Super Marco's online, then you have all the tools you need to go ahead and set team fights up in your favor. So Team Falcons seems to just be taking that route. Like, let's just kind of sit in, get to this point where we can, and it's TL trying to actually find these moments to potentially make something happen. Good take there.
Wow. Teddy with the last hit. I think it was the Art of Thievery that got it.
Uh-oh.
Tidak.
Flappier refusing to purify up until the
Purify.
last moment. Has to Falling Star Moon into a wall just to survive. Sandy
Wah.
knocks him up, but it still
Ah,
hits.
datang buat kita datang. Aman aja.
It served up a kill, a double over to Sanford.
And double.
RWM cancelled here. Now Hodge has to flicker back. Cyclone
Tidak
Knight through
maju.
as well. But JP will
Dipegangin
continue to
gitu.
pressure them. Ogwyn can't save him.
Cek.
Oh my lord, Hodge gets squished here. Not much a Guinevere can do, and Liquid aren't done.
Under the tier 2?
Another double for 40.
GG.
That's why they call him the Apex Predator.
And the straw that breaks the camel's back, you were just waiting for that moment where everything snaps. And it snaps in favor of Team Liquid. Again, they have the lineup for it. And Sanford now
Iya
has
tuh
secured
dari
all 4 kills
grafiknya.
for Liquid in this
Liquid
game.
terus Cok yang megang.
Remember when we posed the question, should you not give the Paquito over to Sanford? I think that's been answered once again. You know, again, it was a priority pick. He's sitting on 4-0 now. He's already got that Hunter Strike, and you're seeing the way they play around it. I think that's why it's such a threat and why it is such a priority, because you're seeing how they're allowing Sanford. He's let's see if he does something here. He's 1v3.
Ras.
They're looking to shut him down.
Waduh.
Quick knock up, all the ults thrown out, but here comes
Sama,
Sanji to
Cok.
save him. And that's
Wah, dibalikin
the
dong.
duo. Quill the trio from the Falcons.
Balikin dong.
Open here. Lantern flare.
He's got the combo.
Sanford
Play,
knocks out
epic
Master.
outplay.
Carlin JP.
And they go in.
Mamam.
Double horse
Belakang
combo.
jadi.
Haji gets taken
Buat
down.
gua.
And Kyle does not
Buat
know what to
gua.
do. Kyle gets a double.
Buat,
And flat
buat
bottom
gua
two.
tuh bos.
Sanford
Hup.
6-0-1.
Ngapain narik?
Marco don't know 1-0.
That ain't no horse, that's a Ducati.
Dia farming cok.
It never fails them. The Hylos and the Leomore together just has a good history for
Udah.
them. And maybe the slight overcook was the fact that the Suyo ended up just going into the jungle and it was a roam Guinevere. Call me a hater of the pick, but just for the role
Ribet
specifically.
outplay ya.
But let's see.
Zuksin ya,
If Falcons can make
ngeselin.
a comeback so far, though, it is all a liquid.
Ngeselin tuh Zuksin.
Teddy's gold compared to Marco, he does have a 1,100 gold lead.
In comes another glorious pathway. Nowhere for Oakland to go. Goes sideways. And under
Whoop.
goes Flap. Zaman for that does
Blazing
compromise
duet.
Marco. Blazing duet to the face. Teddy gets a double.
Teddy wanted some of the action. He just got a great
Lagi
placement
lor,
on the
lor.
blazing duet. And so TL has brought it to this point, an 8,000 gold lead. Where did this come from?
Win after win, massive 4 kills. They get towers out of that too. The fact that Super Marco couldn't get a big considerable win or in lead against Teddy in the lane despite a few helps and rotations from Falcons because of how well Teddy was able to control the lane as well and keep himself alive. Yes, there's a lot of eyes on the Roman trio and the
gelap.
4 horsemen. But Teddy's play
Ikuti
in the
Haji,
lane
Cok.
was crucial for Liquid being at
Wih.
this point as well.
Oh, I feel ya. I feel the crowd in here too, because
Did someone
Yeah,
hit
Haji.
Hellkurt?
yeah, someone picking a Hellkurt here, playing with us. But right now, TL, easy take on the Lord. So they'll secure that. Team Falcons, they gotta just prep up and be ready. I was thinking buckle in for the series. Well, now, quickly, in a matter of a few minutes, 3-4 minutes, they're in their base buckling up. Let's see if they can make it happen. Haji picks up a Divine Glaive, but you're looking at the
Oh.
items. There's a massive
Mati dong. Oh,
disparity.
gila.
Glorious pathway. Slowing down. Falcons retreat. Carl DZ also calls in his Ducati.
Ya bang.
And that just opens up 40's push up top.
You got a Ducati. That's what Carl TZ showing him right now on this Leomore. And so far, the synergy between having all this threat AoE. I'm talking about the Hylos. I'm talking about the Jushin. Even Teddy.
Tas.
They have free pickings in these team fights and around these spaces in the jungle and into the base.
Hancur sih,
All
bawah
shields
hancur.
are going to pop. Lord will make its way down the bot, getting
Hancur.
ready to charge in. JP's already in the base.
RWM by Haji. Just swiping away at the Lord.
JP.
Requiem.
Wih,
Put it
kok
in.
nggak
Teddy!
Teddy with a massive blazing duet. Taking down Kyle. Serving up a kill to 40. And now
Sanford yang
Flap
ganyang.
That's a double. Mid lane team.
Double and double.
3 defenders left. Falcons are
Wih,
reeling
gedem.
as the
Gedemin.
Liquid slowly but surely
Ada.
take out
Amanan
Oakland.
aja.
Oakland is holding on.
Iya.
Liquid.
Match point.
Point.
Kelas. Oke.